This is the top 5 Web3 games inside of crypto. Let's get it! What's up guys, my name is Aaron and welcome to It's Crypto. Hope all of you are doing well out there. So today we're going to be looking at the top 5 Web3 games at the current moment which are actually out and doing pretty good. We're going to be evaluating this from risk factor, so we're going from the high caps to the low caps. So if you're interested in that, then definitely stay around. Let's get into it. So the first one I'm going to start with is Sandbox, and if you haven't heard of Sandbox, then it is a really good metaverse project inside of crypto, and the market cap is 822 million. So obviously this is a high cap coin, like I said, starting with the high caps, rank 51, and as you can see, the price of the coin right at one point got to 6.8 billion, currently at 822 million. So you know, we could probably do quite good if the price went back to all-time high. But yeah, this isn't just about the coin though, this is about the game. So let's check the game. So it looks really cool, doesn't it? It's very much like Minecraft, as you can see. So I've actually played this game in real life and I thought it was really good. So yeah, check my full review of it right here and you can check it out. But how much would we get out of this coin if it went back to all-time high and the game really took off and everyone started playing it? Let's have a look and see. So here we go, the Sandbox, and it's obviously ranked at 51 like I said, but yeah, the price is at 43 cents, okay? And once upon a time we got to an all-time high of around $7.40. So what type of gains could we see if it went back to all-time high and beyond, right? So let's have a little look at that. So if we're at a price of 0.43, and then obviously if we were to 10 times that, would be $4.30, but we need to get to $7.40, right? So I'm going to go with a conservative 20x right here, and look, it gets us to $8.60. So if we were to do 20x on Sandbox, we'll get to $8.60. I actually personally think if the adoption of this game goes crazy, and if you see my full review, there's a lot of people and partnerships with this coin, I think this could actually probably double its price. So I would probably go for like a 40x on this coin. So yeah, 40x. So this game is pretty good in my opinion, and you can actually get loads of different demographics playing this type of game. So it's very much like Minecraft, as you can see. You've got a lot of different generations playing Minecraft, adults, teenagers, children, all of them, right? So if people play this game and it gets adopted and it goes on different platforms, I could really see it taking off. And imagine they do something with Minecraft, for example. That would be really interesting, wouldn't it? Like merge those different worlds together or something. But you know, let's see what happens with the future of this game and the development of it. But yeah, very promising so far. But what if you're not into this type of style of game and maybe you want to see more games? So let's get into the next coin. So the next one is Gala Games, and if you're inside of crypto, I'm sure you've heard of this, but if you're not, that's fine. I'm going to blow your mind with this one. So yeah, it is ranked 76 at this current moment, has a market cap of 545 million, and once upon a time we saw a price of this coin at 74 cents, and we're currently at 2 cents, right? So as you can see from that, we could do very well. Gala Games is a game developer and you're investing in their actual company or game developers, but obviously we want to see if there's any good games, right? Really good games inside of Gala Games, and this is one I'm going to show you. So this is Spider Tanks and it's currently live, so you can download the launcher for it, and also you can look at some of the NFTs you can buy inside of this, right? So you can see people are playing it, some things are sold out, so very interesting, right? But let's not waste your time, let's show you the actual gameplay of the game. So it looks really good, don't you think? This is probably one of the best ones that I saw from Gala Games. But you know, you might like some other ones, but they do have a couple. I think they only have like 3 or 4 at the moment, which are actually live. The rest of them are developing. But yeah, very interesting indeed. But if this game was to really take off, obviously that will affect the token price. So where could we see Gala Games going if that was to happen? Let's check it out. So as stated before, obviously the price is at 2 cents around about. And yeah, all-time high was around 74 cents. So let's see what would happen if we went back to all-time high. Okay, so if we're at 0.2 and we went back to 74 cents, I would say it's about 35x. So yeah, it gives us 7. Okay, so it's probably around for about 40x. But I think that this could probably double in price if that game was to really take off. Then yeah, you might be able to see this at like an 80x, right? So yeah, pay attention to Gala on this one. So a really good game coming out from Gala, but what if you want a serious game, right? What if you want graphics for like AAA standard? Well, I have got you covered in the next coin, so let's check it out. So the next one is Illuvium, currently ranked 162, market cap 157 million, currently at a price at 46 cents. At one point, we had an all-time high of $1,800. So yeah, you already see that, you know, before I even got to show you this game, that the price went crazy. Okay, and it did actually have a market cap at one point around about 1.2 billion. So yes, it has pumped before, but yeah, we want to see the game, right? And obviously some time has passed since it came out. The actual coin first came out in 2021, so if you was around for that bull market, you would have probably heard of this coin. But yeah, we want to see developments, right? So let's check out the actual game.
Together through the hard times and the good. I celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. I have to praise you. I have to praise you. I have to praise you. I have to praise you.
So what do you think of that? I actually think this quality of this game is really good, even better than the ones before. And think about it, the market cap of those ones are actually a lot higher. So the potential gains with this one could be even greater, right? So let's get into that. And if this game does really well, where would the price go? So let's check it out. So obviously this coin looks really good, and I would say even going back to its all-time high, it's probably achievable easily. Okay, if everyone starts playing this game, and obviously the user case is to get more ETH from it, right? Graphics look great, then this could be a contender who is up there with one of the best games inside of crypto. And if that is the case, then we need to benchmark it against one of the biggest market caps where it went to in the last bull run, and that was Axie Infinity right here. So where did that go? And that went to 9.6 billion in market cap. And what we need to do to try and project it to that point would be we're currently at 157 million, and we need to get it to 9.6 billion, right? So we do 157 million, and then we're going to do times by 60, right? And that goes to 9.4 billion. So we was at 9.6, so very close. It's probably like a 61x to get to this market cap. But I could probably see that going even further than that. So if Illuvium could actually double the market cap of Axie Infinity, because if this could take #1 spot and everyone plays it, then yeah, you might even see a 120x from Illuvium if we were very bullish. But yeah, really cool. So it looks really good, right? You're probably wondering, when I'm doing my calculations, why am I doubling the price? And that is because in every single bull market cycle, then the price usually breaks its all-time high and either sees double or even more than that, right? So I'm trying to be conservative with a double, and that's the type of gains you might be able to see if Illuvium absolutely goes beast mode. But talking about going beast mode, I'm going to show you an absolute beast of a game with a great team behind it. So let's get into it. So the next coin I'm going to show you is by the game developers Games for a Living, so the GFAL token, and it's currently ranked 765, market cap 10 million, and yeah, fairly new project actually, but yeah, you have a price of literally 1 cent or around about 2 cents, so pretty early on. But what is the actual project called? So the game we are talking about is called Element Raiders, and this is their first release, and yeah, it's really cool. It's going to be on loads of different devices. The team behind this are really strong, and yeah, we're going to see this at some point on PS5 and Xbox, so watch out for it. But let's not talk about it, let me show you the actual gameplay. Here we go, we know the price is 0.01, and market cap is currently at 10 million. And obviously if we want to benchmark this against it doing really well, going to the market cap of Axie Infinity, so we need to get it to 9.6 billion. So what we're going to do, the market cap is around about 10 million, so we're going to do 10 here, and then we're going to try and get it to 9.6 billion. So we would have to do 960, and that gives us 9.6 billion. So that means you could 960x your money if you invested in GFAL, and Element Raiders did really well. So 960x, really good, right? I actually think the user case for this project is really good because you can see it go into loads of different demographics. It's going to be on loads of different platforms, and I just think the team behind it are really strong, and they can pull this off to go mainstream. This could be a mainstream crypto project, and we finally might have it, and I could see it in this coin. So yeah, the graphics might not be as good as maybe Illuvium, but I would say you don't have to have the best graphics to go mainstream, right? Look at Candy Crush. That wasn't the best graphics, but it was really good. But if you're all about crazy gains, well, I'm going to show you another project what could do really well, so let's check it out. So last and not least, it is Cidus, and I've actually got a full review on Cidus you can check out above, but it's currently ranked 853, and it is 0.001 in price, so not even a penny yet, so very low. And yeah, this coin actually came out in the middle of the bull market, so it had a little bit of a bull market scenario, but as you can see, really low down in price. It currently has a market cap of 7.5 million, so yeah, really low down. But let me show you how cool this project is. So it looks pretty good, as you can see. So this one game is actually part of a whole metaverse. We'll have loads of different games, but this is the main one, which is actually on Google Play. So yeah, I would say looks pretty interesting, and these type of games perform pretty well in different demographics. So if you like taking risks, then this one could potentially be worth it. But talking about risks, how much would you make out of this coin if it did really well? So let's check it out. So as you know, Cidus' market cap is 7.5 million, but we need to get it to Axie Infinity's if this did really well. So for example, Axie Infinity's market cap was 9.6 billion. So what would we do there? So we need to do 7.6, so this is a million, and try and get it to that market cap. So it would be 1250x. So that gives us 9.5 billion, which is around about what Axie Infinity went to. So 9.5 billion. So it's 1250x. So there you go, guys. You've got 5 really good games which you could invest in inside of crypto, which could potentially make you loads of money if they did well. And obviously we've got all different types of styles that I've shown you, and I hope this has been really good. If you like these type of videos and me doing these experiences for you, then subscribe to the channel, because it would really help me out. I'm a really small YouTuber, and yeah, the mission on this channel is to get us to the top of the market. And I always say on this channel, see you at the top, because that's where I want to see you guys. So if you like that, then subscribe. Talking about likes, then feel free to press the like button and let me know what you think about these projects, and if I've missed any really good ones that you think are better, then let me know in the comments as well. Would love to know what they are. If you want to see my full reviews on some of these projects, then check these videos out right here, because they're really good. But if I don't see you, I'll see you at the top. Bam.